What's up, y'all? What's up? What up, though, Kelly? Hey, Twanya. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm waiting on everybody else to come in so we can talk about the shenanigans in these skits. So we're gonna give a few minutes for folks to come on in. Come on in. How y'all doing today? How's it going? How's it going? Good morning, Monique Blade. What's happening? Y'all come on in, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Come on in. We got 10 on the front porch so far. Y'all, the channel is growing. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Come on through, Chat Club crew. Come on through. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Kanisha. Y'all, I'm gonna have to post a picture. I'm gonna have to post a picture. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and show it to y'all. But I'm gonna you know what? No, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it in the community so y'all can see just what I have been doing. And y'all, whew, when I tell you I'm tired, what y'all think about you? Hey, Deborah Barner, you enjoyed me yesterday. I enjoyed doing them. It took I had a lot going on at the house. Me and my husband were kind of cooking together yesterday. So, those moments are very precious to me. So I wanted to spend some time with him, and then I had worked all day Friday. I'm still learning how to balance, I guess you could say. So that whole thing becomes its own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to kind of catch up. Oh, Eric Kelly, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the soup chat. Was it a chat or a sticker? Like I can't tell what things are when I'm inside. When I'm inside of my live. But I have a serious question for y'all, and I want y'all to please answer it. I've asked it before, and I'm also gonna do a poll. But while I got y'all on live, I kind of want to ask the question because um I'm feeling like well, he really didn't check on me. He said, um, um, it's something. Um, Hold on, y'all. I'm fixing something. I feel. Oh, thank you, Eric Kelly. It's a super chat. Thank you. Good morning, Kanisha. You said good morning. Oh, you said good morning, everybody else. Good morning. Um, I'm trying to. I gotta ask to do some more content. So I'm ready to like step this channel up and take it to another level in terms of the content that I'm creating. Um, why is it stuck in draft mode? I thought for sure I hit publish. Okay. Good morning, Kick Pusher. So it's some stuff I'm trying to figure out that I want to do. And so I'm gonna ask the question this way. And I'm gonna do a poll as well, more specifically. But while I got y'all's attention, I'm gonna ask this question. I want y'all to think about it because I'm gonna ask it again in a few minutes, okay? Aside from we're gonna do it's two questions, a two-parter. With regard to the Kountry Wayne skits, are there any other storylines that you all may be interested in me reacting to? we know I kind of do a soft reaction to Bethany. I mean, a soft reaction to like Natasha, because I'm thinking that's gonna ramp up at some point. They keep screwing that storyline up, in my opinion. And I mainly do Bethany, right? Are there any other storylines you all would like to see, or would you rather I just kind of get into different ones of them and just kind of get my reaction and my take on some of the other stuff? Like, what do y'all want to see on? You know what I'm saying? As I expand, I'll still be heavily covering Bethany, but is there any other storyline that you all want to see or are interested in? Hey, Michelle Barnes. Good morning. Good morning. So that's question number 1. What other storylines within the Kountry Wayne universe would you all like to see me react to? Okay. Nikki, you got something cooking for me? Girl, you got the email address. You know what to do, honey. Then the next question is there anything that you would like to see me cover outside of the Kountry Wayne skits? Like, is there any other like topic? I thought, well, actually the TI stuff, I can actually tie that into the Bethany skits. The TI 50 Cent beef, more about how TI's family has come in. I plan to do something on that. There's gonna be more of a compilation style type thing. Because of the whole dynamic of the whole stepmom dynamic. But is there anything else, like any other? It can be other family of skits. It can be topics of the day. Is there anything like that you would like to see? Hi, Michelle Morris. Good morning. Cause I'm curious. I'm curious. Food. Monique, you want to see me cover some food topics? I'm actually trying to get my husband to do a grilling channel with me. What up, Looney? I ain't even finna hold you at this point. This storyline is done and tired. Okay, so Nikki says she tired of this storyline. All right, so let me ask this question. Is anyone in the chat tired of this storyline? I'm not gonna stop covering it, but I want to know, are you tired? Now, King Pusher did say he want to see me cover and react to Principal Johnson and all the stuff at the school. What y'all saying yeah to? Because I asked a bunch of other things. So, Luna, here are the questions that are on the table. Hey, Anisha. Here are the questions that are on the table, dear. And Anisha and Monique and Cooking by She. Hey, Cooking by She. All right. So, I asked the question. It was a 2-parter. Happy Monday to everyone except Bethany. Okay, so are there any other storylines within the Kountry Wayne skitiverse that you would like to see me cover specifically? Like, I'm doing a soft covering of Natasha, but every time the role in Malachi skit set, but every time something throws that off. I think Natasha is out doing somewhere else. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. It's very difficult for me to continue to push with this storyline, to be honest, because I keep seeing the same thing and my reaction keep being the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. You know what I'm saying? And I think with this storyline, we've kind of gotten into a loop with it where now they're just kind of like spinning their wheels. And I don't know what's causing them to spin their wheels. This storyline didn't used to be like this, where it was just a spinning of the wheel. Like it had a solid beginning, middle, and end. Now it's kind of wavering a little bit. It ain't working for me. I'm gonna still cover it because Bethany is good content, right? But it be wearing me out, and I don't want to throw my metrics on my channel so far off, but I do feel like I need to expand my channel. But I want to make sure that the things that I'm covering are things that are interesting to y'all. Okay. The other thing is, are there any topics outside of the Kountry Wayne universe that you would be interested in me covering? Whether it be a different set of skits, whether it be something with pop culture, any trending topics that you would like to see, even if I did them in shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like that may be one way I kind of break up the monotony of my channel. But I'm tired of people seeing me go off about the exact same thing. Does that make sense? Like this, it's not giving what it was giving before, and I need to give me something. That ain't how I didn't do while I wasn't on here. I spent out here now. I got a whole bag of clothes I got to go through and do some alterations on, and I got a whole bunch of stuff that I did this weekend. So I was working this weekend, but yeah. So that's what I want. Now let me read some of these comments. 32 on the front porch, 34 on the front porch. Y'all come on in, please hit that like button. The like button for me, please. Let YouTube know that you still value the content that I have on this channel. Time for us to get this channel up. We're only 23, we're less than 2,300 people away from reaching 5,000. So I believe we can reach 5,000 before the summer. I said by the summer. I think I said by the end of the summer. But I believe we can reach 5,000 before the summer. Right? Carol Smith says, good morning. I'm super tired of Wimpy Larry, how he seems to set up Shar and Lynette against Bethany for his personal enjoyment. Carol Smith, I said yesterday, y'all, covering those storylines was such a struggle for me. I'm not going to even lie to you. You only watch me. You tired of the other Kountry Wayne skits, Carol Smith? Well, I'm going to see how I can make myself a little bit more entertaining to you. Yes, Nikki, this story is a continual loop of the same with no resolution. Kanisha says, I'm tired of Bethany and Larry's nonsense, i.e. lack of accountability, Bethany and no backbone Larry. Yeah, it does. It kind of wears you out. Yes, Monique Blade out. That's where I was about to go. The whole Bethany storyline, after a while, it starts to mess with your mental. Anisha says, right now, they all seem repetitive. There's no consequence for bad behavior, especially the black-white relationships. Yeah, and I'm noticing there are more and more of those. Not that I have a problem with it. People can love who they want to love. Dana Lucero agrees with Carol Smith. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Cheryl. Michelle Barnes. Maybe really break down the skits to show how it affects us, and the writer's not even giving a resolution. Michelle Barnes, that's a very interesting take. I like that idea. It's like they can be very anticlimactic, right? Very anticlimactic. I like that idea, Michelle Barnes. Niggas is not to mention, I'm tired of them portrayal they trying to show us of black men. Yeah, our black men ain't this trashy. Let me go back. Says, and I'm tired of this far-fetching they be doing from real life. Yeah, because it's some stuff I just don't see a black man, and I've been married to a black man a long time. I ain't really been with no other race of person, but I just don't see no black man letting really nobody. I keep saying this white woman, but I'm gonna say nobody refer to his daughter as a whole, and I haven't moved past it. To me, sometimes these skits can be very traumatizing. They definitely strike your emotion. Yeah, that part. What up, Chris Sims? Hey. I'm back on the front porch. So y'all are probably gonna see me reacting to some other stuff. Miss Imogene is like I said, I'm working out her own channel over there for her so she can react to Dr. Pimple Popper and some other stuff like that. Stuff that's really gonna make her itch. So it can be some funny stuff. Let me go back. Says this. Nikki says, for example, in real life, ain't no way I'm finna be in your face and I was just finna beat your, yeah, that part. Not that. And then also, I don't think in real life, a woman like Shara would have to put a person out her house 1 minute and then allow someone to convince her to go to that person's house, knowing, and then this part didn't even make sense. Have her come over to the house. Have Shara come over to the house, knowing her and Bethany don't get along. Beg her to come over there and then say you're gonna make Bethany stay in a room. That's that woman's house she living in. You can't make her stand, so that don't make sense. Now I can definitely do a make it make sense thing and have people like, okay, I need you to make this make sense for me. And I can call those things out. And that's what I was saying. I think I might have had this conversation with Looney. That I could go that route where I really go in and do a deep analysis of stuff and really start calling them out and hold them accountable for some of this stuff. Like these, on my channel I can, where I say this doesn't make sense and here's why. Carol Smith says, I'm tired of them showing blacks as gold diggers, wimping man, non-workers. It's very offensive. Yes, it is, Carol. Chris Sims says, we know that they're going to sensationalize to keep us stirred up. Yeah, but it's kind of like, okay, imagine like watching the news, right? You watch the news and then you just kind of get let down as you watch news. Thanks, Nikki. You watch the news and after a while you just have to, I'm gonna have to stop watching the news because it's messing with my head. These skits can mess with your head. They can make you emotionally tired and frustrate you. Cheryl says I'm getting very irritated with the way they portray Larry as a weak black man, and Shara continue to take Bethany's verbal abuse for her. That part. And keep allowing Brooke to have to deal with her after she verbally abused her. Where they do that at? Because at this point, I wouldn't be letting her out. My daughter wouldn't be over there. Okay, Nikki, I'll go check the skit out in just a second. Good morning, Jamie. So Deborah Barnes said, please call him out, Ayana. Carol Smith said, please, Ayana, I want you to be very successful. Thank you so much. Good morning, Tammy King. When Larry called 52 on the front porch, please hit the like button, y'all. When Larry called Shara over to talk about Destiny's birthday, oh girl, if I was Shara, I would have those papers would have went over my head and I would have pulled a Bethany. I see red. That's the other part too. For her to be able to say, I see red. Like, what does that really mean? Like, let's explore. That's something to explore. What does Bethany I see red really means? Houston 9525 said, only watch your reviews. Unsubscribe from Rain a long time ago. The negative stereotypes are triggering, not entertaining. Monique Blade says, how you go from getting ready for a divorce, then now we're just in a bad spot. Every event is messed up, and Bethany is gonna be the one. Yep, every time. That's right. At this point, you pull your babies out of the environment. Yep. Hey, Pam Treadway. Hey, good morning. So yes, so y'all, that's where I'm at, and I love what I'm doing now. I seem to have found my way. And even the fact that she tried to put it on Larry, like that's a whole discussion right there. So I can definitely go back and do some discussions and do the thing like on Bethany's face, and do things like that so we can have commentary around that. Like I said, I do want to do commentary on fathers protecting their daughters or protecting their children, period. Greg was funny this morning. Greg was funny. Nikki says, I'm still trying to figure out why the girls are even back over there. It ain't even been 3 days. Exactly. Like, we didn't even see them go back over there. We just know Brooke did what she did. And now they're back over there. Yes, Eric Kelly. She's living rent-free. Shar is living rent-free in Bethany's head. Cheryl says, and then the girls went back home. When did that happen? Lion Larry told Bethany to not say anything to the girls, but he stands there and says, like, stood that and ain't said two shakes or nothing. She uses C-Red as an excuse to start up. That's it. And you can always tell when she's gonna start up. Hold on, let me get this one first, and then I'm come back to you. Remember when Shar first came on the scene, she told Larry that Bethany would cost him everything. He's well on his way to have nothing. Even Greg's skit this morning was an indication they are watching you. I think so, Chris Sims. Lonnie, thank you so much, dear, for the super sticker, super chat. Looney says, I see red means that even being in Char's circumference causes her to be upset. She basically is admitting that Char lives rent-free in her head. Yes, she is. I agree, Looney. I agree. So the question on the table, the two questions on the table this morning are this. And I'm loving it because I'm glad I asked y'all these questions on the front porch this morning because it's giving us more things to kind of talk about and address, even more content that I can have where I can just record it and post it and schedule it, and then it just pop up and y'all just be like, oh dang, she got it. Oh dang, she did that one too. Oh dang, she did that one too. Because there is more, and even like pulling in some of the Anthony stuff. Like Anthony does not protect Amber, but also now seeing a woman who is checked out from her marriage because Amber clearly is checked out from her marriage. You see what I'm saying? Those topics, I think we can glean that and get that from here, from this, right? And we can talk about it and have grown folk conversation. But I think I want to enter the chat on some other stuff. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really do. I hope y'all will continue to rock with me when I do. I really want to enter the chat on this TIB, but I want to tie it into the part about the kids coming out and dropping whatever to protect Tiny. I want to talk about that because clearly, because all them children ain't Tiny. Some of them boys belong to somebody, a previous relationship. King is Tiny's. I think Domani may be Tiny's from another relationship, I believe. And Messiah, even though they said Messiah said that was AI. I don't believe that was AI generated because it was just a little too good to be AI generated. If you want to ask me the truth or know what I really think. But the fact that they coming out and this is what a good mother. Forget about step, forget about birth, forget about biological, forget about adopted and all the other adjective, adverbs, or whatever. Tiny ain't have to say nothing. Them children got it. We got you. We got this for you. Even though Harrison came out with one. So I think that's good content. But also when we talk about a stepmom, and Becky keeps saying, but I'm the stepmom, as if that gives her some type of grandiose privilege in these kids' lives. It's like just ridiculous to me. Okay, the girls went back over there when Char went on her date. They could stay home by themselves. Sharon says, I see the girls leaving again. Oh, I gotta react to Char's date with cannon hands. Leaving again, and maybe they will take a while before they come back this time. Cheryl Leggett. Here's something else too. I think they missed the guy, the hood substitute. Like I love that guy that does that hood substitute thing. They missed the ball by letting him leave. Like he did 1 or 2 skits and then was out. Like, I would love to see him interacting with Principal Johnson. Like, that would be so cool. Cheryl says when she put her finger on her lip, I knew she was about to cut. Yeah, and fold her arm and does this right here every time. That's her tail. Deborah Barnes says Bethany saying red is fake and a lie. She used that to get pity and to have the upper hand in the situation. Larry will feel sorry. Yes, yeah, that. Houston says Aaron has been checked out and back in there, out. That circle is a head spinner. Yes, it is. Greg was funny on that skit, especially when he jerked a little at Bethany and said, "Watch it, LOL." That was funny. Yeah, that was funny to me. Looney says if they're gonna bring back Ken and Nat, I want to see. You want to see what, Looney? Part of your message got cut off. I think it could be. I said reacting to skits in real life, right? And real life is the new tagline. But I'm in the chat on grown folks conversations from the front porch. I think that's what this has become. I think our channel, and I'm calling it our channel, has evolved into grown folks conversations from the front porch. Cause I'll slip off the sidewalk real quick. So whether it be a conversation from a skit we saw that kind of triggered us and we think it's a great topic to talk about something on the Kountry Wayne Skitiverse, or somebody else got skits and you're like, hey, Ayana, you should check this out, and we see where we can go with that. Or if it's something that's going on in the world and we need to have a grown folk conversation about it. Because Lord knows there's a lot of stuff we can have a grown folk conversation about. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You make me blush a little bit, girl. Chris Sims says Shar went on that week date with that new eyebrow guy is when the girl went back. Why is that week date priority over the girls? Another stereotype, man over my child. Yeah, and I'm like, where's Joe? Because Cannon Hands just came out, and his real handle is Cannon Hands. He's supposed to be some type of either boxer or MMA fighter. Morning, J Dub. What's happening? King and Major are her only biological sons. It shows that she's a good stepmother that they are speaking of. Exactly. That part right there. That part right there. Yeah, to my she an aunt-in-law. How's she an aunt-in-law? Because the only way she would be an aunt-in-law is if she was if her child had somebody would have to be married. One of her offsprings would have to be married. Yeah, just going out some random dude. To my I got to have you. I got to have you. Like who? Y'all, I'm telling you. I got to have you. That's what men walk up on the street and say to women now. I got to have you. That's if that don't sound great for you, I don't know what do. Pam Treadway said he went back after the ball game. Larry took Brooke home. Destiny came home the next morning. Okay, Pam Treadway. Yeah, they made Larry look real stupid. And then they messed up turning Larry into a sex symbol. Cheryl, have y'all noticed that? They messed up turning him into a sex symbol. For example, yesterday Larry had on them pajama pants, them blue and white pajama pants, right? He was sitting down. You can't see now with him sitting down. Let the man stand up so we can, at least make us want to watch. Because it's mostly women watching these skits. At least make us want to watch. Just for the opportunity to get a sneak peek or something. You know what I'm saying? But he just sitting down. You can't see that that way. Or when they had him put the towel on. Or when he was fixing his belt. Things that would normally be something that would be sexually appealing to a woman. They messing that up now. They need some female advisors. Lonnie says Amber storyline, but it's because I really like Nat and Ken's storyline. Hopefully they can bring them back even without Brittany. Yeah, I like the way Ken stepped up in now. And I wouldn't be mad at it because I think what they're gonna try to do is make him be a love interest of Shauna. I don't really want that to happen. Bring back Miss Nat. And Cheryl says, and I'm tired of Bethany throwing up what they do for the girls, and Larry does it too. They forget they're supposed to support them. Where is JT? There you go. What happened to the JT storyline? Where the JT connection at? What happened to Jesse? Why we ain't seen no more Jesse? Because if it's gonna be messy, we need a little bit of Jesse. Where the friend at? Yeah, I get it, Monique Blade. Yes, she do. All of them. I'm just waiting to see if Zanique gonna come out with some. Zanique and Major. Oh, they gonna come out with some. Good morning, Lioness. Nothing is sexy about Dumbo the Clown. Michelle Barnes. You are definitely a great commentator. You stick to the subject and you don't make it about you. Trust me, it's a lot more commentators are truly skilled. Oh wow, thank you, Michelle Barnes. Deborah Meadows says, I'm really getting sick of Larry. He's so dumb. I think he likes all this drama. He does. He likes it. Because if he didn't like it, he wouldn't have got Shar to come over there. Also, Shar needs to be careful because if she didn't like the drama, she wouldn't have went over there herself. Nikki says, and what happened to that smoke he had for Bertha? So all this, it's like they had like everything just been forgotten. Monique Bless says, a weak man can't do nothing for me. I ain't looking for him to do nothing for me. I just like a little eye candy. And so no, okay, there are people. Okay, let's debate the whole sex symbol thing because Lioness, I think you make a great point. No, not sex symbol for me, not Larry for me. Everybody has their own vision of what sexiness is, right? But I do think that a character like Larry could, if he were played right, if he was guided right, he could be someone that women would begin to fawn over. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm sitting and I'm looking out my window and I see a plane. Now I'm not super far from the airport, but far enough from the airport that I really shouldn't see a plane. And we have flyovers a lot because they like had the helicopters and all that kind of stuff training the people. This is an interjection, by the way. But with what's going on right now, I have had trouble sleeping because I'm like, them people don't care. And they might be so ticked off that they could be inclined to say, you know, I'm just going to shoot some stuff over there. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. 64 people on the front porch. And I'm not afraid of planes flying over. It's just like right now, because of the environment, I think it might be slightly triggering for me because right after 9/11, now 9/11, we lived like down the street from the airport. I'm literally talking about the airport was like 5 minutes from my house. I didn't have to get on the expressway to go to the airport where I live. And I'm talking about Hartsfield. And I remember all the planes being grounded. And I remember when they did start back flying again at night, it's like, because you can hear sometimes you can hear the planes, but like just hearing them just made me like shudder. And so it's kind of where I'm at right now. Lord, not the red and black jump pants. You thought he had female parts. Okay, let's get back to Larry, sexy, not sexy. I think if they played the character right, we actually could find him to be sexy. I remember when I saw Ken, I didn't think Ken or his twin brother they weren't particularly sexy to me. But the way they present them And the way they write their story and the way they have them carry themselves and the way they present their swag, their swagaliciousness can definitely affect. Like Larry's friend. I have a hard time believing that Larry could be a friend of somebody that's that sexy and Larry not have some sex appeal about him too. He's just allowed Bethany to kill it. There it is. They have a bunch of stories and it just gets. Yeah, the clap. The clap should have warranted an ass whooping. Excuse me. Kanisha, I love hanging out on the front porch. You guys bring joy to my day. Feels like hanging with friends. Girl, don't it though? Ken is so fine. Girl, yeah, Looney. I thought he was coming in there for Amber myself. Now, if they, I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna hold you. And yes, that's her friend's daddy. But if they made Ken and Amber a thing, an item, I would not be mad at it. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I would not. Because at this point, Amber is well into her 40s. They both grown. They both good and grown at this point. And if they want to make Amber and him a May-December relationship, wouldn't even be mad at it. And he's got the money to support her lifestyle. Okay, he ain't coming back till court time. I want to go back to your post where you said Ken so far. I don't. That's a thing too. Ain't no way in hell my child. I'm gonna send my child to Atlanta, and I'm not coming behind her within 3 to 6 months. That's just not gonna happen. And I know Duchess really lives in Atlanta. I'm talking about the storyline. Duchess really does live in Atlanta, but the storyline itself. Jamie White, I think you are right. You are on to something, dear. I would love to see Bethany go away for a bit and something spark between Larry and Shar. When Bethany comes back, have Natasha serve her divorce papers. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that too. And I was on Christie's website and I saw a video of her. I think it's actually on her YouTube channel. It's of her singing. She has an amazing voice. And two things can be true. A person can have an amazing voice and they can have questionable things they got going on in their life. I'm just gonna say that and I'm gonna leave right there. I'm just gonna sit there, right that little piece of tea. Because I don't know that woman. But it would be so cool if they let Larry move on with Shara and some Shara shenanigans. Larry and Shara dating shenanigans as he tries to win her back. And Bethany and JT shenanigans, and they go off and they start singing together. And we see some of that. That would really take it to a different level. You know what I'm saying? I think they could win me back then. But they got to do this little teenage stuff. These women are too old. Like Delicia and Lauren Mama and Alberta, whatever that girl name is. That they too old for that. Like in real life, too old. These women in their mid 30s to mid 40s, they too old for that. Pam Trevor says I backed off on watching because he never put her in her place. It's getting ridiculous. Yep, it is. It's really ridiculous. He begged her to come over. She said that she didn't want to do it. Yeah, he begged her to come over. And then he set her up to look like a simp. They had Christopher Sims, they had two people to tell Larry that he was going to lose everything behind Bethany. Maybe this court case is going to hit his pockets. And those girls are almost out the door. Ocean Way said no thanks on anything Larry has. Okay, I'm catching up to y'all comments, y'all. I'm sorry. Either the writers have Alzheimer's, they don't keep track of timelines. Look, Carol Smith, Looney called this out to me the other day. The skit where, and I'm gonna talk about the skit where Rolanda tells Dawn that Malachi kept Brittany from her for 20 years. Okay, how the heck old is Brittany? I thought Brittany was about 4 or 5 years old when he took her from Roe. But based on the new timeline that Roe's saying now, could she have been 10? Because this chick here been 35. They need to get Brittany's age right. Yes, the war in Iran is really crazy right now, Eric Kelly. And I know you're ex-military. Chris Sims, I think you're ex-military too. Like, I asked my husband this, who's also ex-military. He fortunately did not go to war during the 4 years that he was in. No, he was in 5 years. 4, 5, 6, what, how many years it was. But I asked him, when you see stuff like what's going on now, you see like the war started and all that stuff, does that trigger you at all? Okay, Pam Tre. Oh, thank you, Pam Treadway. I appreciate it. I look forward to it. I'll be watching the mail for it and let you know when I get it. Do you mind if I do a live unboxing of the gift when it comes? But it's crazy. And it actually, I was just wondering if for military people, even if you are retired military or you are a veteran, does it trigger you any? Does it trigger your PTSD just thinking about what they're gonna have to go through with? You see stuff all that, yeah, but I'm talking about, just forget the airport part. I'm talking about just some random plane, because I was looking at like this. It's one of the ladies that an American lady. She's a woman of color. She's playing basketball over there in Israel right now. And one of her videos I saw, she was live, and it was nighttime, and she was showing like all the little drones and missiles that were in the sky, like lighting up the sky like stars. And then the next one I saw of hers, it was during the day, and they actually were getting ready to go into a shelter, into one of the, I guess, the war shelters or whatever. She was getting ready to go in one of those. If he took him out her back pocket and stopped letting her sit her big behind on him, he might be all right. Good morning, Lynn Byerly. 66 on the front porch. Y'all, please smash that like button. We will be doing a live tonight. We're going to cut up tonight. We are going to cut up tonight. Yes, Cheryl, I agree with you. Larry could be sexy. He has a nice body and he doesn't look that bad. But if they portray him as a strong black man, he would be even, yes. Because there are plenty of ugly actors that we wouldn't look two ways at. Come on now. Sammy King say he remind her. Yes, Ken did, didn't he? Ken was like, there you go. Like I say, would not bother me at all. If they put Amber with Ken, wouldn't be a bad thing at all. Wouldn't be a bad thing at all. I think he's trying to get with Delicia. Delicia's looking for a paycheck. I think she's giving up on him on. And if she feel like Amber has a door open and it's a way to get in to Anthony, it wouldn't surprise me. Why would you? And Anthony, the lie. Oh, smell no perfume. That must be my cologne. This a woman. Lie better. Or tell the truth, because she probably wouldn't have been as mad. Ocean White said, who is Ken's twin? And there's a reason that Lynette, and is there a reason? Knowing her friends, daddy. Well, I don't know how friendly they were, because I always question Amber and Brittany's friendship anyway, because what best friend you got ain't at your wedding? There it is. Yes, they did. They put Larry in that towel after we talked about Malachi, but Malachi fine with or without. Like, yeah, there it is. Yeah, Mama Nat would, but is he still with Mama Nat? I don't know. They bringing Mama Nat back. Is Mama Nat Brittany's real mom? I thought Mama Nat was Brittany's real mom. Are they bringing Mama Nat back? Because I thought they fell out with Brittany. And if there was a falling out between Amber and Brittany, not the actor, but the real life Amber and Brittany, and Mama Nat is Brittany's mama. I'm just saying. Yeah, I saw that one. I reacted to it. You can go watch the reaction if you need to step away and check it out. But I posted a reaction. At this point, I think Shar really don't want Larry now because of how much of a sucker I don't think she want him either. Yes, Jamie, the gold digger storyline is old. Now you know that there is nothing like an old 304. Well, hey. Good morning, Tristan. I'm doing well. Sure, almost putting them helpings on Bethany if Punk Petty Larry didn't get in the way. Well, actually, Shar really shouldn't have even been put in that position. You can see the attraction, but I think it's gonna start to fade. Shar is really putting herself out there. I don't think Shar wants Larry. I wonder if Shar looks at Larry as being weak. We all look at Larry as being weak. Of course she does. Of course she sees him being weak. I heard there's a new Bertha skit. Okay, so I reacted to all of the Bethany skits that are out there right now. There isn't a new one. There's one with Destiny, Brooke, and Hope, where Destiny and Brooke corner Hope for making a threat at them, I guess. Okay, Brittany's the same age as Wayne. Hold on, let me get back to where. I hate when this thing jumps like this. Okay, here we go. Looney says the Tamar thing they said she was in her 30s. It would have made her a teenager. Yeah, it's like it just keeps jumping. But I'm finna go break this down because I'm gonna say, well, they said it was this here, then they said it was that, then they said it was his. Sound to me like somebody need to do some kind of checking of what was said, cause this ain't making sense to us. That's the thing. People don't understand that. Even if you are watching something that's complete fantasy, even if you're watching something that is, why is this plane flying like this? What are those trails that the planes leave? This plane is left, did this way, then it did this way, then there's another one coming this way. No, but it's all the little trails from the plane. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep me a watchful eye out because I don't want no junk. I think it's one of those training planes for the police department, though. I think that's what it is. Or one of the military bases. It's not far. They might be getting ready to deploy. Anyway. I gotta challenge the timelines. It's several timelines I need to challenge. Because it's getting on my nerves. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's getting on my nerves. Houston says, I wish the writers would at least mention something about a college application or post-graduation plans for graduation in a few months. Fall tuition is due now. That's what I'm saying. Like, has this girl even applied to college anywhere? Okay, Chris, you're not. It's Eric that's ex-military. Sorry about that, Chris. When it comes to begin called a hoe, why didn't the writer address Alicia and Lauren instead of innocent like Brooke? Because they don't care. And you got two different people running the storylines, two different storyline runners. I think that's also something different. Hey, Mr. Yolanda, welcome to the front porch this morning. Cheryl says the Gold Digger Girl skits get on my nerves. I want Lauren busted by both them men. This kind of played too. Like, it didn't bother me when it was Crystal and Crystal was running her scams and stuff. That didn't bother me. Because I expect there are scamming networks like that, right? But the one where you got somebody who is playing pretty much Russian roulette, not just with her life, but with her mom's life, because that guy is crazy. Now, come to find out, now this is a little juicy tea though. If you think about it, and if we stop being so petty, or particular about the skits. The storyline with Lauren, where Lauren is the one guy and he's a nut job, and then she's also dating this other guy who happens to end up being the nut job's lawyer. And they were sitting there talking about the same chick, which was Lauren. That was kind of hilarious to me. I don't understand why they keep messing up the skits. It don't make a lick of sense to me. I have a few retired military men and women in my family. I check on them if it's triggering for them. We are a military family. I got it. Thank Lioness. Lynn Byerly said, no, Lynn, you're right. Shard does see Larry as weak and not a protector of his family. I still believe Daddy Newberg is paying him to stay with. I feel like it too, because he sure is now suddenly concerned, because he didn't like it when he was coming up there getting on Chase behind at the office, but he got a problem now. I think that might have been the initial plan, but that done involved into something else now. I don't think it's gonna be no get back for her. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Then it's just at the point I become like I don't care. I've lost interest in it, so I don't really care. Chris Sims says, what do you think about the storyline with Aunt hanging around Alicia and Carly and Ben and Line? Is that his next conquest and it's so weak? With Aunt hanging around Alicia and Carly and Ben. Oh, that's his next conquest. They finna split up Anthony and Amber. Eric Kelly. Now, what I can't tell is if this is AI when you see these soldiers. Because like I saw one soldier, it was a picture of him, and he was saying, please pray for us. This is not easy. And it's not easy serving. I think it was like, it's not easy serving under this commander. And I knew who he was talking about. I don't know if that was it. And then I saw one of some chick crying. She's a female. She's in the military and she's crying. Then I saw this thing where they're actually recruiting seniors now, and they're paying a $75,000 signing bonus for seniors. And they say it's real. Some stuff I always side out anyway. I side out social media a lot. Yes, J-Dub, you're absolutely right. Larry is a punk. Eric Kelly, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Is it like that's what they want? Or are they playing with a stereotype? I don't like how Larry keeps trying to push the girls towards Bethany after she called them out their name. He's making like she didn't treat them badly. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like they write it off like it ain't nothing. Okay, you don't think she's their mom? Well, maybe Mr. Ken got a sexy friend for Amber. I don't want Amber with no white man. No offense to the white people, but Amber, even like with them trying to push Lisa on Mike, certain characters have a certain demeanor about them and things they wouldn't do. I don't see Amber as someone who would date a white man. She would literally have to be put in a situation with a white guy, and they spend a lot of time together. And once she got to know him, and they're doing like they would have everybody has some kind of business transaction, a business deal where they constantly working together on some project. That could happen, a natural transition. But to say that some random dude gonna try to holler at her on the street, that's not how Amber gonna work. And the same thing with Mike. There's too much horn around in the skits. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I could think so. She probably would. Good morning, Harmony. She chased Ken for 20 years. Deborah Edwards. Anthony is a womanizer like Wayne. Yep, except for Anthony lies. Wayne somewhat tells the truth for the most part. He just tells it in a way where the women be so soaked up in the sauce they can't see it. But Anthony, on the other hand, Anthony just straight up liar. First, and Anthony is a bigot, not a bigot. He's sexist. First it was Shayla, and now it looks like Delicia. He's only with her for the money, possibly. Anthony is dirt. First Amber, then Shayla, then Amber again. Now he's after Delicia. He's the worst kind of dog. Yup. I don't like this new guy either. Don't roll up on me, tell my son, I got to have you. You don't know me. And it don't matter whether you feel like you got to have me or not. If I don't feel like I got to have you, you won't be having me. Now, unless you finna try to do something, we can go ahead and push them 3 numbers, 9, 1, and 1. Iran sent missiles to United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, and Cyprus. All countries that have U.S. military bases, and 4 military members have died so far. That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing, though. He thought, I'm going to just say he right now. He thought he was going to be able to do this real quick and then pull out. Now they said stick the head in, let me stick the head in and then pull out. He thought he was going to be able to stick the head in and pull out, and that was going to be it. But them Iranians is like, no, you don't stuck the head in. Now you might well go and finish this thing out. We got the climax over here. How did I turn this? I had to say that to make it funny. I hope I didn't offend nobody with how I said it. And Eric Kellum also tried to make you cringe and laugh at the same time. But that's essentially what he did. He did the same thing. He did it in Nigeria. Let me stick the head in. And every time he tried to stick the head in, usually it's because somebody done dropped a file, or somebody done said somebody got an answer for a file that he don't want to have to answer for a file because the name, one of them names on the file might be a little too close to home. Now, that's how I said it. You skipped the twin skits. Me too. Me too. Lucy London says, Bethany is going to lie to Larry after she presses on Lynette and tell him her dad made her do it. That's a possibility. Or her dad, LaFriend's going to find out what really happened when that knockdown drag out. Because somebody going to ask the dude. Somebody's going to ask the state trooper. And when they ask the state trooper going to tell it. And that's when it's going to come out. Bethany lied. She should be single. I'm trying to hold out to the end. But I'm going to start racking some other stuff. I hope y'all go along with me. Papers and no papers. When Bethany did that clapping in my face, Bethany would have got, look. Okay, Deborah, it's a vapor stream. Yeah, it must be keep flying because I missed it. It got a lot of vapor on there now. As far as Larry is concerned, Bethany got him whooped, and you see he hasn't done anything to stop her. Nope. He just stood there when she started all that stuff. J-Dub. Bethany is a true sex symbol for the illiterate. Oh my God. Chase is dumb, J-Dub. Chase, I didn't say that. J-Dub said it. Let's see. Tristan says the only reason Larry is acting punkish and petty because his daddy punked him and got him scared. Yeah, her dad do have him punked. Looney says I don't think Lisa would cheat with Anthony. I think she will tell Amber. She will tell Amber, creating a great space for Shayla to further crash out. That's interesting. Interesting take. Larry is a weak point blank period. Della says, hey Della, Anthony and Amber don't need to be together. This Alicia mess too much, but that would be Shayla coming for real, for real. Hey Marquisa, what's up, sis? Yes, Monique Blake. Yes, yes, he has to have been on the phone with Lynette. Had to. Good morning, Sandra Smith. Well, you know, Amber, Mr. Yolanda, Amber and Mike were high school sweethearts. And somebody did an AI thing. I can't remember who did it, where they had different couples together, and they had Shayla and Anthony together in their old age, and then they had Amber and Mike together in their old age. And Amber and Mike never had any kids. Good morning, Michael Boston. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, they need to bring in somebody new for Amber. Somebody real handsome. Real handsome and humble, but got money. They need to fix that storyline, is what they need to do. Michael Boston says, I would like to comment on Larry. Why he convinced Shar to come to the house. Bethany is not going to stay in her room with her own. That's it. To me, I was upset with both of them. Number one, Shar need to start sticking to her guns. Period. She needs to start sticking to her guns. I ain't coming over there. I don't want over here, and I ain't coming over there. So I don't know what you got to do, but you and the girls can come over here. We can talk about it, but I'm not coming over there to talk about it. Okay? Larry looked like a fool because I don't know why he would think that Bethany was going to be able to stay in a room. She couldn't stay in her place in Montana, and that wasn't even her house. Tristan says the Larry and Bethany skits are getting wishy-washy because 1 minute the skits get good when Brooke and Destiny tell the truth, bad because Larry acts tough and turns straight punk. Yep. People get tired of it. It's like fatigue. It's viewer fatigue. We're tired of it. I think they're just black, Deborah Edwards. I think they're just black. Greg was strutting like a peacock. Yes, he was. He happy, boy. He happy. He HAPPY. My son used to sing that song. Looney says, right. I'm like, her type is all over the place. She might as well date Larry if she going out with funny looking muscle head dudes. Yeah. Give her a type. And if her type is Larry, great. If her type is the dude she slept with, great too, right? But let us know what her type is. Because right now, she's looking like she'll take anything popping. I would love Shar and Larry dating too. I think that could be some really nice content if they were going to push that button. Oh, your dad is a retired Master Chief and Navy from Griffin, Georgia. Oh, he down the street. I believe he's paying him to stay with her. Yep, Eric Kelly. No, yeah, like I said, he thought he was gonna be able to stick the head in and pull out real quick. And them folks said, nah, you done stuck it in. Now you might well go and finish this. Let's see what happened. Let's see who finished first. Yes, Eric Kelly, that part. That part, what you just said. That's what it is. It is a distraction for the EF. Michael Boston says Bethany is going to eat that butt whooping in Montana because she cannot control the lies she told her father and lawyers in Montana. Them lawyers finna find out exactly what it is and tell her daddy. That's what they finna do. They finna find exactly why she got the beat down. Minister Yolanda said, yeah, I know they've got history, and that's why I think they put them together now. It'll work. A new man with no one in the skit land has had would be great. Delicia might go with Anthony for the right price. Plus, Ernestine is not a good principal at all. Not at all. No, she shouldn't have messed up a job she had as a correction officer. I hope she don't go. Well, the girls have now said that if Shard not going, There's no reason to go. Cheryl says when Bethany came out that room talking, Larry just sat there. Then when Shara confronted him about her, he turned it on her. He's pitiful. Yeah, he's a pitiful, pathetic man. Like Kid Pusher just said. Aaron Max says, I want Destiny to cancel the Miami plans and have a huge party at Shara's home. Invite everyone except Larry and Bethany and have them crash the party because them and the twins, between them and the twins, be pretty drama. That would be good, but I don't want them to leave Larry out. I want Larry to come, but Bethany can't come. She cheated on Larry back in the day. Somebody, I just saw something that came through. What did she sleep with? Okay. You want Larry's friend to approach Shar? Why you want the friend to approach Shar? Hold on. I'm getting a lesson. Hold up. Michael Boston says, what's happening today is the same thing that happened that started 9/11. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Boston. You are absolutely right. I think Bethany, aka Carrot Top, half cousin, and Libby, aka Pennywise, are related because they both racist and they both like to call the police. Yep. They might be. Hey, D Brown. Oh, party. Thank you, Deborah Edwards. Y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. We having a party next Sunday night. Live. On this here channel. Y'all know why we having a party? Because my birthday is next Sunday. March 8th is my birthday. Yes, Pam Treadway, I will be on tonight. So, on Sunday evening, we will be having a birthday bash for my birthday. Luna's dang, y'all trying to mess up her little change, a little extra change. She still needs a car. Can't be out here dating Larry. Oh, that's a great birthday. I'm sorry about the loss of your husband, though. Yeah, I think Tamara is winning and stacking money for later. And I wouldn't be doing that podcast with them girls either. I'll do my own podcast, keep moving. My sister's birthday is at Saturday, the 7th. And one of my customers' birthday is at Monday, the 9th. But mine is Sunday, March 8th. And let me just check when daylight savings time is. Dang, when is the daylight savings time, y'all? Time go back on my birthday. Time, we gonna spring forward on my birthday. You can't tell me nothing. Yes. Sunday, we spring forward. Happy early birthday, Pam Treadway, to your husband and your daughter. That right, Luna? Hell, yup. 53, baby, 53. Come on, bring the turn up juice, honey. Deborah, my sister's birthday is March 7th. Her name is Ayana. Carla, oh, she told girl, I've been working. I've been sewing. I'm gonna post what I was working on in the thing. So happy birthday to all the March borns. Happy birthday to my fellow Pisces. Happy birthday to the Aries. Any Aries after us is a Taurus. One of them. Towards the end of the month. But y'all know what's up. Come on, bring the margaritas. And the lemon drops. I'm probably gonna get wasted on the live. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Cause I want me some wine, but I also want my son to make me some when he got his bartender thing, he started like making me different drinks outside of my norm. And he messed around and made me a whiskey sour. Honey, what you talking about? You hear me? So I may have him bring me some whiskey sours. She will have a fit. Michael Boston. If Bethany went to Miami and saw Shar in swimwear on the beach, and Larry saw Shar in swimwear on the beach, Larry's eyes would be like this, and his mouth would be like, you think he want that whole thing back now? It's a lot of people's birthday on my sister's birthday. I have a friend whose birthday is March 13th. Happy early birthday, Michael Boston. So this party on Sunday evening, gonna be out. I think I'm gonna take my nap early in the day. That's gonna be our March turn up. Then y'all know what it is, right? Then September. I gotta pull up the date, but September gonna be our 1 year anniversary. Let's see. Yep, nephew gonna make the drinks. They gonna make the drink. Okay, it's Aries as I thought so, but you know, I'm a little crazy. Nephew gonna make the drinks. Nephew gonna make the drinks. He don't know he gonna make the drinks yet, but he gonna make my drinks. So let's see, Miss Young. This is a busy birthday week in my family. Tomorrow, my oldest grandson turns 18. Happy early birthday. Wednesday, grandson turns 16. Friday, another turns 17, and my husband would have turned 6. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you got a busy month, child. You got a busy month, Miss Young. A Moscow Mule. Did he make me that one time? I've had a Moscow Mule. I think I had it Longhorn some years and years ago. Deborah, you can start now, honey. You can start now. And I'll just catch up with you on Sunday. Cause I'm telling you, the turn up gonna be real Sunday night. Yes. Thank you, Pam. See, Pam, your gift gonna come right on time. It'll be a nice little birthday gift for me. Gonna get him a branded apron. I'll go down there and make him one right quick. Cause you know I got no skills. Oh, I said I was gonna show y'all what I worked out. I'm gonna post it as well. I'm gonna post it and then I'm gonna pull it up and share it so y'all can see it. Matter of fact, I did 3 things. I finished up one thing and then I did 2 more things. So I'm gonna post it right now. Let me post the picture. A few people have already seen it, but I need this one. I did this one. And I did this one. Okay, I just posted it, but I'm gonna pull it up here, okay, y'all, so y'all can see it. Let me go over to my channel and I pull up so y'all can see it. Let me share a screen. Y'all see that? Let me go to post. Okay, so here the post right here. So this is what I was doing. I need to make it come over some. Why I can't make it come over some? Hold on, y'all. Okay, can y'all see it? Let me see. So this is what I was doing this weekend. I was working on this is a hoodie, and I was converting it. Someone had given me some bags. I did one for Christmas for someone, and the brothers of the person who got the original Christmas gift wanted them as well. So I'm catching up because I had the flu Christmas. So this is my catch up, and then this is the other one. So I made them all to look very different. And then I did this blanket, this throw blanket. And the throw blanket was based on the Crown Royal racing. So that is where I was. That's where WIT was. Okay, so that's enough of that. I showed y'all what I was doing. Let me put this thing back over where it's supposed to be at. Yeah, so they sent me the Crown Royal bag. Matter of fact, I still got some left over. I got to clean up now, but here's one of the bags right here. And they had them in all different colors and all that stuff. So it was fun. Now I got a bunch of clothes over here that I need to alter. And I got a bunch of shirts downstairs I got to order for somebody else that came in on Saturday. But those are not due again until next Saturday. And then after next Saturday, well, I'm really not working Saturday. I'm just going to let him pick his stuff up. And I got a fitting Saturday. And those are the only two things I'm going to do Saturday. And then I'm going to be off. And when I say off, I'll still be posting content. But I won't be, So that's why I've been, y'all. I hadn't just been deliberately ignoring y'all. Girl, turn the bags into some into a little throw blanket. Hit your girl up. Turn it into a throw blanket or a quilt. I'm trying to get him to do Monique, but I'm trying to get him to do his own YouTube channel, and he's thinking about it. Actually, my husband and I have been talking about his grilling YouTube channel, and because I can cook. Don't get me. I'm a country girl. I can cook, but I can't cook on a grill to save my life. I don't do no grilling. So I thought it would be funny if we did a channel where he was attempting to teach me how to grill. Cause we're gonna argue. We're gonna get into it. I'm telling y'all, me and my husband would get into it. But I think it would be really funny us getting into it. Then my husband drink. So that would be funny. So there's a lot of content we could create around grilling. Trying to get everybody, all my folks, into this content creation bag, especially since they got a whole content strategist living in the house with them. And I'm telling them what to do. Just go and do it and get this extra money going. You think Papa Smurf gonna whoop Larry? Thank you, Deborah Meadows. Deborah Meadows, if I've been calling you Deborah Edwards this whole time. Because you Deborah Edwards is Deborah. You're Deborah. Let me just hush. Because I'm finna get all tongue-tied. I hope Mr. Newberg come over to the house and Destiny overheard him talking to Larry, and she comes and spill all the truth regardless of trash. Whole statistic of their race, brook, ankle, everything. Tell it all. Thank you, D Brown. I'm trying. Got to. Oh, and these I told y'all in one of them videos that y'all can get these earrings on my website. You actually can, but I realized I don't have it activated. So I'm gonna go and activate if you're interested in these earrings. Girl, I know I was creative. I used to wear my dad's ball sack, but no, I can't believe I said that. I know you meant it, Ayana. You are creative. I know what you meant. I was just messing with you, Sandra. Um, chapter 60 for me on March 8th. Whoop, 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 whoop. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You know you got to be ready for the turn up, right? I expect you to be front and center for the turn up. I said something to my daughter one day. I said something like, "Girl, that was so many years before you even was formed in your daddy ball sack." She was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." Like she's old enough now, and even my son, which is he's an adult, but just to say something that's gonna make them cringe, and I get off on doing it because my mom, who suddenly decided to be this lady that can have a slip of a tongue, has said some things that's been like, I'm like, Mama, why would you say that to me? She's like, girl, you married, you grown. I'm like, oh my God, don't say it. Because what I like about people, like older people, they just say whatever they want to say. What comes up comes out unapologetically. Good morning, Derek Waller. Derek Waller, this Sunday, it's going down on the Ayana Innocent Chat channel, live from the front porch. Birthday shenanigans and celebrations. Bring your drink, bring your popcorn, bring whatever. Just make sure it's legal. Sort of. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a birthday bash to remember, baby. Now, let me tell you why it's got to be a birthday bash to remember. Because I had a therapy session the other day, and my therapist said, "You got a birthday coming up. What are you gonna do?" Because I've been crashing out too lately, and I was like, "I really just want to chill." No, you got to do something. You got to do something. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm gonna go live on my channel. Well, that's work. That's work. I'm like, no, it's not work because I like being on the front porch with these people. Y'all bringing the trees, okay, J Dub. So she was like, "You got to do something." I said, "Well, I enjoy my people. I enjoy my chat club members, so I want to celebrate with them." So she said, "Okay, but I'm gonna need some pictures." I said, "You'll be able to go on there and watch it live if you want to, because I'm gonna send you the link, and you can watch the shenanigans live, so you can get off my back." But we're gonna have so much fun. I might even have us play some games. I think I'm gonna have some games and do some giveaways. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Dang, Derek Waller. Yeah, because my sister's birthday is the 7th. Oh, that's what he said. See, Looney, y'all ain't by yourself. He said black fatigue. Y'all gonna be tired Monday. Y'all gonna be like, she ain't gotta go live this morning. We'll catch up with her later on. I told my husband, I said, baby, they be missing me. I said, I'm not used to them folk missing me. They be missing me. They be like, Ayana, where you at? We miss you. And I be like, what? It ain't even been a day. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna start around about 8ish and just let it run. I really want to start as early as 6, but I know, okay, I think my husband gonna cook me a steak for my birthday. And I'm probably gonna eat. I don't really want to eat my steak early in the day, because then I'll be hungry again later. Hold on, y'all. I gotta answer this. Wait, I'm gonna wait. Let me finish this. I just thought there was comment. So, pin the tag on Bethany. Okay, I have my daughter. I'll see if I can do a thing of Bethany, and then I'll have my I may have to blur her face out though, just so I don't get in trouble. But then I have my daughter kind of hold the poster up and move, and I blindfold myself and try to move around the room and find it so I can pin it. I feel like I want some kind of pinata too with some stuff in there. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. And I gotta sit down and plan today. But yeah, Deborah Meadows is likely gonna be probably around about 8:00. Because I'm gonna take my nap early today, and like I said, about 6, I'm probably gonna eat my steak. So I can have some good solid foundation on my stomach. Deborah Edwards says, Ayana, I see what you were saying regarding the new look for Larry, the towels and stuff, but a week ain't even Long John Silver. Girl, you remember Long nothing. I'm about to tell my business. Don't make the nature ride. You know who I've been at about, don't y'all? Because that's who she reminded me of when she said Long John Silver. And it wasn't John in the middle. J Doug said, life, sweetie. Y'all a mess. We're going to do some cutting up. I'm going to see if I can sweet talk my husband to coming in the frame so y'all can meet him. And y'all will meet my husband my son when he bring me my drink. So my sister's is the 7th, mine is the 8th. One of my clients and a friend of mine is the 9th. I have another classmate and friend whose is the 11th, and then I have another best friend is the 13th. And then my brother-in-law is, I want to say his is the 26th. I have a cousin, I think hers is either the 26th or 21st. I have another cousin, hers is the 28th. And then I have another friend whose birthday is the 31st. So the month of March is on lock. Now all of y'all on here, I got some birthday twins on here and all that. So we're going to be live. It's going to be some live shenanigans. I'm going to try to, that night, that's going to be the night. That's it. Sunday night. I'm going to try to be live for 4 hours, starting at 8:00. So I'm going to try to get on at 8 and get off at midnight. I'm going to try. I ain't saying I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to try real hard. What's up, Sister Blackfoot? He legal. You can't let him have ninja shit. I can't promote that right now. Tell him I'll toast him up for the 31st when he is legal. Cheryl said Bethany don't make yeast rise. Oh my God. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Yolanda, thank you so much, Mr. Yolanda. I see what you sent me. Appreciate you. I was wondering where that notification came from. Yeah, kick pusher. Yeah. Hold on. Shay Doug. Luna, put up your disclaimer because it's finna get a little rowdy. When my husband, Michael Boston says, when my husband come in the frame, do you think he would be carrying a nice steak and grilled onions? Oh, when husband come in, I'm like, Michael Boston, you got a husband. When husband comes into frame, do you think he would be carrying a nice steak and grilled onions? No grilled onions, because I already ate my steak and potatoes. Because I'm having to like sleep it off a little bit, then get back up. He might bring up one of them drinks my son make me though. Cheryl a mess. She's a mess, ain't she, y'all? And J-Dub come bringing up the rear. No pun intended. J-Dub said Bethany makes him go limp. No, I don't be tore from the floor. But I usually don't even really drink. But I'm drink that night. You're welcome. It wasn't much, but it's the best I can do, right? That's wonderful. I just appreciate you for even like just wanting to invest in me. I appreciate you so much. House party at house party. That's it. Loonies, disclaimer. Yes, yes, yes. This live is intended for persons 18 years or older. If you aren't 18 years or older, get your young ass out. That's it. You're supposed to be at school anyway. It ain't no ELBC day and it ain't no professional learning development day. So why is you even on my live? Get off here and go study your books. Go study your books, baby. The way I said it reminded me of my late great grandmother-in-law. My late grandmother, my late grandmother-in-law. J Dub, I'm not repeating that. I'm not repeating that. No, not repeating. I'm just gonna leave her disclaimer up. She said last night she told Larry that they might as well not go if Aunt Shar can't go. So I don't know if she gonna go and change her mind or not. So I don't know. I don't know. Well, y'all, it's been fun, but it's 11 o'clock, and I got a whole stack of garments I need to come over here and do some alterations to right quick. Like, so I got pants to him, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna get off of here so I can go knock these out. So I'm gonna make this delivery to this client today, which I normally don't do deliveries, but I'm gonna knock these out. Because I ain't got too much more longer to be doing these alterations. I don't mind doing them. I actually enjoy sewing. But I got some other stuff I want to sew and work on. Yes, yes, yes. Have an awesome day. Y'all stay safe. Y'all let your minds and hearts be clear. Remember, life is what we make it. And this joy that you have, the world didn't give it to you, and the world can't take it. God gave you your joy. And don't let nobody steal it. Don't let nobody steal it, and don't pimp it out. That would be very interesting, Deborah, if that did happen. It would be so interesting. But hey, we can only wait and see. It's 11 o'clock. They did not drop it. Let me see if they dropped an 11 o'clock skit. No, the last skit they dropped was 32 minutes ago, and it was Amber and Anthony. Anthony again going off on Amber. Big whoop there. Amber's need to just be over it. Should have been over when he cheated on her, but that's a whole nother thing. All right, y'all. Hit that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it on the way out. Go like the other videos that I posted today. And the rest of them, I'll make sure y'all watch, comment, subscribe, and share. Swipe and hype. Like. Wait, I ain't saying it right. Like because it's right. Hype. Like because it's right. Hype with a swipe. Share if you dare. And subscribe because you're live. That's it. Or subscribe to catch me live. That's it. That's it. That's all. I'm going to get that little part right because there's going to be another one of my little branding things on this channel. But I appreciate y'all for y'all's feedback, and we're going to talk about some other stuff as we move in. And so I will see y'all tonight for some evening shenanigans. We'll be on for like 45 minutes to an hour, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. All right. Peace out. Deuces and some Water Crown hair grease. Happy Monday, y'all.